Welcome back to tip number 68, 101 tips, interview and interrogation. Let's continue our study on the cycle of behavior. All right, interview and tip number 68 of our 101 tips. Third part of the cycle of behavior that we're going to talk about. We've already covered fantasy. We covered the planning. Now begins the preparation on the part of your subject. Now your subject is taking the necessary physical steps to see if the plan is workable. And this is where they may modify the plan. Your subject now is looking for locations. They'll physically look at the locations. They'll physically track the subject. They'll physically begin to pick up materials that they might need. They're actually walking the routes, driving the routes. They may run test runs. They may run test operations on individual pieces of the plan to see if there's anything that they have overlooked or that may not work. So they may be testing to see what would happen. They might look at the home. They might begin now to watch the warehouse when it's empty. They may take a look at the alarm system. They may find out if they have access using username or passwords to get into IT systems, to hack the systems, or to do a denial of service on the system. They may have now begin to stalk the victims they're looking for. They're going to be looking for target-rich environment where they see they might be able to pull it off. Okay, and so depending on the level of development, their preparation will be commensurate with the concept or the quality or the complexity of their plan. If it's another event they've already done, they may adopt that preparation to adjust for problems they had the last time. Or they'll find problems that they didn't anticipate in the plan, fantasy planning, and they may modify it again prior to actually acting out. So the preparation phase is the phase when you've got the first chance, most likely, to see the subject in action if you interdict them in the process of planning, of stalking, of surveilling the location, of making the phone calls, making the preemptive attacks. So there could be warning events like little tremors before an earthquake's coming. This will tell me a lot about the subject's plan, and this is where you need to think as an interviewer, as an investigator, where is the weak points in our system? Where would the person take advantage of it? Where are we going to be vulnerable? So now they begin the preparation process as they move eventually toward the event horizon, which we'll cover on tip number 69 and tip number 70. So I hope you're keeping notes, keeping track. This is critical in the interviewer's process because I need all this information to complete the loop for corroboration for closure resolution of the case. Be sure to check in with me. Hit the share button if you will. Over here to the left, how about sharing that link with some folks? Embed this in an email for them, all right? Send them a link so they can take a look at it and they can get more information themselves. Get on the LIGI list so I can get you involved in the training programs, get you in the classes that I have all around the country, or find out how you can schedule one just for your agency as I customize it just for your personnel with loss prevention, military, law enforcement, and intelligence community. So until we get back for tip number 69, this is Stan Walters. Be safe.